One of the biggest mistakes I see new Amazon sellers making is not properly tracking their profit. A lot of sellers are selling products on Amazon thinking that they're making money because they think that these sales numbers, the revenue numbers, is the money that they get to take home, and that's not the case. As you know, if you watch this channel, revenue is not profit. So you need to properly figure out how much profit your product's making, or you might even be losing money if you're not properly calculating your profit. For instance, in Amazon, you have your product costs, you have all the different Amazon FBA fees, you have any advertising costs, and with business, there's always other costs that you're not thinking about. And if you don't properly track all these, your business or one of the products that you're selling could be losing money. And I see this all the time where people are selling multiple products and they're like, well, I know I'm making money because my bank account goes up every single month. But what they might not know is that one of the products that they're selling is actually losing money. And of all the businesses that fail, 82% of them fail because of cash flow issues. And you can fix these problems. You can fix cash flow issues. You can know for sure whether you're profitable or not. And there's a bunch of different ways to track your profit. You can do it the old school method. You can use spreadsheets and track every little thing. The problem with this is it's not going to be updating in real time. And sometimes when you start experimenting with different types of ads and different things, you might not actually know how profitable it is. And you might end up running ads for a long time and not realizing that you're losing money. Another option is you can use bookkeeping services, and there's a lot of different ones out there. But this is slow, it's clunky, it doesn't properly track everything, and it's specifically, if you're selling multiple products, it won't tell you which products are profitable and which ones aren't. That's where today's sponsor, BeProfit, comes in. They are specifically designed with e-commerce businesses in mind. They integrate into Shopify, WooCommerce, and Amazon, plus a bunch of other e-commerce platforms. I'm going to show you today live as I set it up for one of my Amazon businesses, and we're going to look at the actual numbers, the actual revenue, and the actual profit. This is a paid app, but I do have the hookup for you. But I have a discount for you, Travis30, which gives you 30% off for your first 3 months. Link in the description. And I'm going to show you now as I set it up live for one of my Amazon businesses. So you go to beprofit.co, and at the top, you're going to click Get BeProfit. Then you're going to click I have a discount code, and we'll put in the discount code Travis30. Click Apply, and put in the email that you want to use to sign up for your account. You'll then put in your name and a password and some other information down below. Once you've completed this section, you'll click on Continue. For your e-commerce platform, if you're setting it up for your Amazon business first, you'll click on Amazon, but later on, you can always add other ones, or you could add other ones right now. For instance, with cocktail cards, we do have WooCommerce, but for now, I'm gonna set that up later, and we're just gonna focus on setting up the Amazon part of it. You'll then put in the store name as well as the storefront URL, select your marketplace and time zone, and click Continue. You'll then have to authorize access to BeProfit in your Amazon Seller Central dashboard. Make sure that you're signed in to the account that you want to authorize access for, that you're using this account for, and click Confirm. It'll then ask you what your shop industry is. This is obviously optional. Let's go ahead and select this, click Next. And you can select any ad platforms that you're currently using. Now, we actually turned off ads for this website that I'm gonna be using. And the website that I'm using for this example is actually the first business I ever started, my first e-commerce business. I started 9 years ago. It's an online dance clothing company. And we used to use a lot of Google ads and a lot of Bing ads, actually, surprisingly. Didn't really use too much Facebook. We experimented with Pinterest ads as well. So it's really cool that it offers so many different ad platforms to integrate here. You can also integrate with Klaviyo, which is an email support tool, and Google Analytics, and it looks like they even have some other ones. For now, we'll just put Google and Bing. Now, I won't connect the Google ads and Bing ads just yet because, like I said, we're not using them anymore, so it's not quite as important, but I'll go ahead and click Next here. And then you can select which one of these makes sense for how do you handle your inventory. Now, I do have a warehouse, but it's also kind of other because of Amazon FBA as well, so I'll put both of those here and click Next. Then you can select any kind of shipping platforms that your business uses, and there's a ton of different options here. USPS is obviously one that we use. Pirate Ship's a really good one that I've used before as well. And there's a bunch of other options here. So whichever ones you use, you can go ahead and do that. We actually use Shipping Easy, so I'll go ahead and click on that one and click Next. Then you have a few different options when setting up the shipping cost. You can say no shipping costs at all. My shipping costs are identical to what the client pays. You can do different profiles here. In our case, the shipping costs are identical to what the client pays, so we can go ahead and do that. I could also connect Shipping Easy, which is something I'll take care of later as well. But since this video is more about the Amazon profits, I don't really have to worry about that since most of our products on Amazon are FBA. How would you like to update your product's COGS? And COGS stands for cost of goods sold. So there's a few different ways that you can do this. Individually update each product and variant, bulk update using a CSV. I'd probably do the bulk update because we do have a lot of different products. And then I'll go ahead and click next. Normally I would choose to do the bulk update, but for now we can just click individually update. And you can go down here, and we do have a lot of products, so it would make more sense to do it in bulk, but I could come down here and I could do cost per item. Let's just say $5, $5, $5. Go through there and do that. I'll go ahead and click next for now, just to keep this video going. At this point, you can add any fixed expenses. For instance, we do have a warehouse, so I'm gonna click add fixed, and you can select the reoccurrence. For us, it's every month, and expense status is active. Expense label would be rent. Category would be under office, and the amount, I gotta put in USD, would be about, I think it's around $1,500. And then you can select the first date that you made this payment. For now, just to make things easy, I'm gonna put June, even though it was actually probably about 5 years ago, and click save and close. You could then add any more expenses here. You could also add more revenue, and this is income which comes from outside your business. For example, a bank loan, an investment into your business, or coupons from an ad platform. In our case, we don't really have anything that's related to that, so I'll go ahead and click next. So there's some more settings right here, and you can click to exclude any pending orders. To me, I'll exclude them just because I don't know if they're actually gonna come through. I will keep unfulfilled orders, because just because it's unfulfilled doesn't necessarily mean anything. Exclude orders from specific sources. I don't think that we need to do anything like that. Count refunds by order date. I'm gonna go ahead and click yes on this. It makes organization a little bit easier. And exclude COGS from all refunded orders. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that as no for now. At this point, you can start your free 7-day trial, and hopefully you did use the code Travis30. And there's a few different options here. There's the basic, the pro, and the BeProfit Plus. And in our case, for this business, they just recommend the basic, so that makes things easy. But you can come down here and you can see some of the differences. On the basic plan, they don't really have as much customization, not as much advanced filters, no multi-shop dashboard, where with the Pro you can do up to 3 shops, and with the BeProfit Plus you can get unlimited shops. There's also one subscription for multiple shops. You do the BeProfit Plus plan. Not as much reporting with the basic plan, and you also don't get as much marketing performance insights, but still you do get live support. So I'm gonna start the free trial right here with this. You then can put in your credit card information and click to start your trial. So you won't get charged until after your first 7 days. So always feel free to use this for 7 days and cancel if for any reason you don't like the software, and you can still get all the insights for free. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in my name and some more information and click start trial. Once you're in the BeProfit dashboard, you're gonna see a lot of different really helpful things. And right here you can see your total sales, and then you can see the cost of goods sold, which is $0 currently. I'm gonna show you how to update that though as well. Ad spend, other expenses, shipping and handling, Amazon fees, refunds, taxes. And if you scroll up to the top, you'll see your gross profit and your net profit over whatever given time period you want. So this is for the last 2 months for this business. So what we're gonna do, I'm actually gonna show you how to set up your cost of goods sold first off. So we're gonna go here, and if you only have one product, you can do it manually very easily. But if instead what you wanna do is you can bulk update it. Click on bulk update. You're gonna download a spreadsheet and fill in the spreadsheet. And once you're done filling in the spreadsheet, you'll go ahead and upload it. So I've already done this. Click save and next. And when we come back to the dashboard, you can see that our COGS have now been updated, and we can see what our net profit is. We can even come down here and we can look at our individual products, and we can see different profit margins for different products. And if we want, we can see what our most profitable products are and our least profitable products. And this is an area where we can figure out maybe there's certain products that we want to cut. Next up is the reports section, and we can do reports on different products here. Or if we want to do reports on individual orders, we can click on this button and we can see different orders and some of the basic information like the total order revenue, total orders, shipping and handling costs, taxes, cost of goods sold, refunds, and gross profit. And when we scroll down, we can look at all the upcoming orders and we can see how much we're actually making from an order. So this one that's $23.99, we're making $16.61. There's also marketing reports. But to get this report, we actually have to upgrade. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade because a lot of the features that I think are really valuable, you need to actually use the upgraded plan. So right now, no ad platforms are connected, but if an ad platform was connected, this is what it would look like. It would show you what your Facebook ad spend is, your Google ad spend, whatever platform, and it would give you an idea of the revenue that you're making as well as the gross profit after it includes all the advertising costs and things like that. It also has the cost per click. There's also the profit and loss statements. It shows the gross sales of the 2021 month by every month. And this is again with the demo store here, just to give you a little bit more insights. And then you can go through and you can look at all the different expenses, everything. And if we scroll all the way down, we can see the net profit. And you can see that with the demo store, they're actually losing money, which is a reason why software like this is so helpful, is because it'll show you whether you're actually making money or not. Another feature is the custom reports. And we're gonna go here, we're gonna click on My Reports, and you can schedule automatically different reports. You can have expense reports, different product reports, vendor reports, marketing platforms. And I recommend to turn on scheduling these, and just every month you can look at your expense reports and see where the money's going to. There's also the BeProfit reports here, and they have a number of preset report templates, products, vendors, other expenses, and a bunch of other ones, including transaction fees and all these different things that you might want to be aware of in your business. This way you can have virtual assistants working on your business, setting everything up, and you can come in here and you can just look at reports once a month to see where things need to be fixed and changed. Another thing about this tool is they have really good customer support. You can come in here and you can say, maybe there's an issue, go with any kind of support and say, hey, I need help. And they usually respond relatively quickly. In the Shopify App Store, it actually has over 250 reviews with a 4.9 star rating, so it's pretty highly reviewed. I'll put a link down below if you want to learn more about how to set up profit tracking for your Amazon business. Click on the link and make sure to use discount code Travis30.